Hello developers, in this video I am going to share some ideas, some thought process behind building a successful onboarding screen for any application. And I will show you the onboarding screen of my application, and I will explain everything like what is the reason behind building any screen or how you should develop a onboarding screen for any application. So let's straight jump into this application FactJano and start from the beginning. So this is the screen that users see after installing the application for the first time. So this is the welcome screen. This is not the onboarding screen. This is just the welcome, or you can say tour screen of the application, where within one or two slides I am displaying the core features or what user will get out of this application. So as you can see directly, simply welcome to FactJano, your new pocket learning companion. Next, then user will see yes, knowledge is power. Each fact you read adds up to your knowledge. So user should get motivated from the start itself. This app is going to add some value to myself if I am using this app. So mindset should be changed, or mindset should be built up from the start itself. Okay, so these kind of motivational things, or you can say relevant to your app, you should definitely include in your application in intro screen, or even you can include it in the onboarding screen. I have just included it in the intro screen. And then the core feature of the app, like quick and easy to use, quick and easy to learn, just swipe and read. So this was just the intro. Now once user completed the intro, onboarding will start. So here as well on this welcome screen you can see discover the hidden truth and expand your knowledge. So everywhere you have to build up the motivation for the user to use your app, to pay for your app. So from the start you have to motivate user. Okay, so let's continue here. This is the basic survey kind of thing that will help us to like determine from where most of the users are coming. So let's select for now App Store, and as you can see on the top progress is going. So it should be very easy experience for user. You should not force user to just first answer these options or answer these questions and then proceed and then click continue. Everything should be optional. You don't have to force user to select their age or select the survey or enter their name. Everything you have to make optional, so that if user is not interested or just user want to quickly skip the onboarding by clicking continue, then they should be able to do that. So here let's select the age range, notification permission. So here what I have noticed most of the developers, or what you can say app do wrong, is they just ask for notification. They don't provide an option to skip the notification. But that's what I think from the user perspective, there should be an option. Let's say if a particular user don't want that notification, then we don't have to force them to allow the notification permission. So that's why if user is saying I don't want any notification, then just don't ask for the permission. Otherwise it will not build the trust for user. So once user select I don't want any notification, don't ask for the notification permission. So the key learning is that you have to provide the skip notification option. And on the name screen you can see it is clearly mentioned that how should we call you, and optional. So it should not be like you are forcing your user to enter name. Here if user wants, user can enter, otherwise they can just simply click continue and proceed. So let me enter name here. So I'm just entering tester name. Choose an avatar. This was an existing feature in FactJano application. That's why I included it in the onboarding, so that user feel welcomed. Like user entered the name. So let's say user entered some name like Pradeep. Then it should display welcome Pradeep, so that user feels more connected. So your apps should be more directly talking to your user, whoever is using. And selecting an avatar will provide even more personalized experience. So for now let's select this avatar. Okay, continue. Select interested categories. So the screens that you are seeing here might be different for your application. This is for the fact or micro learning application. In your case it might be that there is a wallpaper application, or there can be different kind of application. So according to that you have to include all these screens. Like let's say you are building a book sorts or book summary application, then you have to include select interested books or something. So based on your requirement or your application content, you have to provide the screens in the onboarding. My app is about micro learning that's why from the starting itself, I am motivating user about learning, knowledge, gaining knowledge, these kind of things. So if you are building a wallpaper application, then you should not motivate user like learning is something different or learn something or you have to boost your knowledge. No, not like that. If you are building a wallpaper application, then you have to display like, yes, creativity, you have to show something about creativity, you have to show some facts about using different wallpapers. So those kind of things you can include. So here let's select few interested categories. Just continue. And again here you can see there is nothing, just we are motivating user so that they feel more motivated, connected with the application during the onboarding, so that they can use your app, they keep your app. It's not like they just installed your app, they checked your app and there is nothing, they just uninstalled it. No, if you will build proper connection through your onboarding screen, then your user will not quickly uninstall your app. So that's why building a proper connection with user, having a motivation, having a thought behind every onboarding screen is very important. So this application is about micro learning and fact, and that's why here you can see the beautiful thing about learning is that nobody can take it away from you by BB King. So these kind of motivational quotes you can include relevant to your app content. Let's say you are building some knowledge application or short application, then research about that, like what quote might inspire user regarding that type of content. So this is very important. You have to include these kind of screens. On continue. So this is a dummy screen if we talk about development, but here user will see, yes, personalizing facts for you, dashboard is being ready, and last thing is fetching offers. So till now user reaches this paywall screen, there should be lots of reason for users to subscribe your plans. If you will simply ask them to pay without any motivation, then there is very less chance that your user will pay after the onboarding, or without onboarding if you are asking to pay, then no one will pay you. Why? There is no motivation, they don't know what you are going to provide. So even though here user don't know what this application is going to provide, but from the onboarding it's clear it's more like knowledge, facts, sorts and learning. So that's why building motivation from the start is very important, so that till now user reaches the paywall screen, they have enough motivation to buy your plans. So let's close it. So this was the screen that I was talking about, like personalizing facts for you, because this was a fact application. If you are building a news application, then you can say personalizing news articles for you, or if you are building some wallpaper application, finding the best collections for you, something like that you can note down here. Dashboard ready. So if you have dashboard, then you can include, and this step was just for the premium offer or premium plans paywall screen, so that user feels like, yes, this offer is specially available for that user. So this kind of motivation you have to build up from the onboarding itself. And once user will click continue, then user will land on the main application. So that was the complete thought process behind building any successful onboarding screen. Motivate the user, make as much personal connection with user as possible, so that till now user completes the onboarding, they have enough motivation to use your app, they have enough motivation to just keep your app and also purchase or subscribe to your plans. So that's it for this video. I hope it will help you to build your next $1 million application onboarding screen. See you in next video.